Apostle unlocked. Self-abnegating cultist obsessed with the ritual of divine rebirth. Oh, it's a new class. What's the deal here? Blade, mask cloth, on attack standstill. If enemies are alive, deal damage to yourself. Self-damage is unaffected by resistance or increases. On divine intervention... Interesting. Divine intervention occurs when your deity saves you from death. Must have at least one fully charged prayer. That doesn't feel like the best thing to do. Star Dancer. On teleport, deal astral damage. On game turn, remove stasis from yourself. That's interesting because for our skeleton guy, the teleport power puts stasis on you. So that's very interesting.
Yeah.
Let's try this out. Kamar. And what the heck? I'll give it a try. Not you, Apothos. I've had enough of your shenanigans.
Oh man.
Apply grace to yourself. Deal astral damage. Oh yeah, this is astral. Let's do it. There are so many combinations. O pilgrim of the departing world, lance-girt cities lay here, nursed by wilderness gods, all crushed with a strange ocean rises. A masked will peers down. What is left of ruin, of suffering, pilgrim, in the crevasse of time?
Meanwhile, there's you know what this is. It's basically your Lord of Sem of Humbaba is going one way, laying waste to things, and this guy is going the other, looking at it, going, "Wow, okay, let's not go that way."
That's a thing that happened. I don't feel like being a part of that. I think this character is a female based on the sprite, but the graphical fidelity is so low, there's really no means of knowing. Okay.
Considering what Seth said about, it's like you look at the horde of goblins and it looks like a walking Isle of Poo.
There's something to be said for that. Let's see.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I actually really like the old style, like old Windows pixel art. I think it's charming, honestly.
No, I fully agree. This is really fascinating. We are very heavy into willpower, which is good.
I mean, aren't we a mage build?
Essentially, yes. We're two-handing whatever it is we're holding. A slash weapon of some
I don't
sort.
even know what weapon we're using.
I genuinely don't know. It took us straight to our first level up, so... If we're two-handing, I'm going to put a point into dexterity for the extra accuracy, just to get us started. No, I was wrong. This is a dude. Definitely some buff pecs up in there. What do we got? We got Sward. Big Sward.
My name's Randy.
We got a mask on self-damaged. That is a very good question, actually. Our name is Byrog. Byrog.
My name's Byrog.
So, Astral is the name of the game. Two-handed weapon up attack range. Now that's interesting.
That would be useful, yes.
Let's start with that. It takes a lot of points, but I think it's going to be a worthy investment. And then there was the teleport ability. Apply meditate, deal astral. Stasis prevents teleportation. Let's do it. That's going to be our starting loadout. Let's look at our equipment real quick. Sword, mask. When I deal self-damage, I deal enemies as well. And my
is that
sash,
a tail, or is that your sword?
I have a tail. I definitely have a tail.
Okay.
I'm wearing like this battle loincloth thing here. So we're going to see how well this goes. So, let's have a quick look at what our prayers do. Heal, +1 charge when you enter a new area. Deal 100 astral damage to all enemies. +2 when you recite Medvohu, or the first one. Then
how do you look at your prayers, by the way?
Just hover your mouse over them.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I think we're pretty much... Oh gosh, they're freezing me. I hate this. Okay, I'm gonna plunk a little into strength, because we're gonna need a little oomph to get rid of these guys. And... No more ice beetles, please. Oh, jeez.
You get more ice beetles. No!
No, please, no more. I'm not ready for this. Plus 10% to healing. Yeah, I'm going to make our willpower a nice rounded 10. Alright. No! Why? I hate you. Yeah, let's, spray. Oh, hey, that was a great idea. Lightning gloves, storm blue gloves. Crow visage, and ice gloves. A lot of gloves. Okay. I mean, we literally don't have armor, so anything is better than nothing. Resist lightning, deal lightning damage in a path to one enemy in a 2-tile range. That's an interesting one. Crow visage. Resist death and astral. If chest and armor is empty, negative block, negative armor, negative hit. If chest is still empty, perform all standstill actions. Deal astral damage to yourself. Why does everything want me to hurt myself? Why do you guys do that? Summon a living ice. Yes, we want all of the mooks. And so we're going to put on some
This is going
gloves.
to be, you know, if not friend, why friend-shaped?
Yeah,
the build.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. So we're going to power that
Hello,
up.
friend. This is going to be Operation Hello, Friend.
Yeah.
Or Hello, Friend. I'm sorry, I'm not saying it right.
Yeah, I'm not saying you're wrong, because you're not. All right.
No, honestly, I one of my favorite things to do in Stone Soup was to be a druid and see how many things I could get on the field.
We're gonna go to the desert, the Dune Sea.
Yeah, with my living ice, which now becomes a living puddle. Oh, actually, now that I think about it,
What's that?
no, I'm just thinking, I'm like, oh yes, my living puddle in the desert, and I'm like, oh right, Geb. Geb was actually really strong.
I was about to say, yeah, that would actually be incredibly dangerous. You know, I'm gonna buff up a little bit to match my encumbrance right now. Wow. Okay. Yeah. No, having Ice Friend is good. I'm pretty okay with this actually.
Is anyone ever going to explain to me, you know, why Geb, which has a really low stand strength, somehow can rip people's heads off and, like, you know,
stuff them into a canteen physically smaller than the object?
Yes, and yet somehow, you know, the stand, which can punch people with the strength of a meteorite, somehow can actually punch through a concrete. Anybody gonna explain that to me?
Probably not.
No.
Alright, good. 10 armor, apply equal stack of doom to the target when apply freeze.
Ooh, that would be useful for you.
It would.
Because,
There's the benefit of the self-damage attack, but maybe that's worth it. Let's try it. I'm gonna go for an icy build. Plus 100
if you have
hit
the,
summoned allies. I will lose my ally if I do that. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, don't lose friend.
Yeah, let's buff our armor up a bit. It's just a minor adjustment in strategy, really. But we're gonna lean into ice. Let's see what we can do here.
Wow.
Frost Pulse, Aurora Chance.
So, I just saw this on Twitter.
What's that?
When my mother first moved to Japan, she tried to jaywalk while pushing a stroller on an empty residential street. She was immediately stopped by an old, well-dressed Japanese man who solemnly told her in perfect English, "The downfall of society begins with the individual." And I am liking that.
Based.
I am that. No, honestly, I think there's something to that. You know.
Master Freeze.
Oh. I found some science. I'm going to send it to you.
You no longer take damage from any source triggered by freeze, and it's no longer removed via willpower.
There, I sent it to you.
This is a fascinating power, so I'm going to try it. This might get us killed. But I'm very curious as to where the ice path will take us.
You know, I'm just gonna say this. You know, if it's at least funny, then you know
it'll be worth it. Oh boy. All right, we're taking a little bit of a beating, so I'm gonna pump a little into strength here. Try to make the best of a shady situation.
Hey, it's better than literally having, you know, the Snek of darkness try and kill you accidentally.
Yeah, seriously. I did not appreciate my own deity just being like, hey, you know, it'd be funny if I killed you right now. Please, no. Ah! And then I was dead. I'm gonna buff our dexterity a tiny bit. Okay. Thank goodness I have some self-healing ability. Having a little bit of sustain is just such an amazing thing. Especially after, again, my deity just decided to mess with me because he thought it was funny at the time. We're gonna buff willpower a little more. Heal up a bit. Oh good, they will continue targeting the living ice even if I'm not nearby, so I can draw fire off of them.
How many little ice friends can you have?
I think it's capped by my willpower, so currently 11.
Oh, okay, so you just have an entire, you know, mess of ice cubes with you.
Exactly. Didn't mean to skip by whatever that message was, but I did.
I'm sorry, adventurer, you have, you know, HIV. Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah, it's probably not a big deal. I'm sure that message wasn't important at all, and definitely not meant for me. Alright, let's see what we just picked up. Dread Helm. That's very interesting. Perform a hit against one enemy at any range. That's kind of incredible. So we would give up on apply freeze, equal stack of doom. About 5 death damage on being attacked. No, for like doubling the amount of armor my head has. Yeah. Plus the resistances are really cool. What's this?
Also, you have to admit, you look like a crazy cultist guy now with like the dragon skull.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna rock this look. Apply meditate to yourself, deal 20 astral damage to one enemy at any range. Yeah, bye, Sward. Okay. And another Sward. Press area if two-handing. You know what? I'm just gonna start sacrificing some stuff. I'm no longer a living, you know, loot crate, so it doesn't matter if I hold on to it. And my blade, sacrifice to my new stick. Okay, so it's really, we're going into like a meditate astral / ice build, basically. Frost pulse. If enemies live, deal ice damage to all enemies. Divine intervention occurs when your deity saves you. Ice familiar. You know what? We're gonna have a new ice friend. It's an ice friend. That was a terrible pun, and I'm not apologizing for it.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, so we have desert or desert. This one. Why not? Okay. No, we're getting down to the sickness now.
Ooh,
Do a quick prayer so I can heal up.
Meanwhile, you know, Jimmy's there going, I don't get it!
Don't worry, you'll get it. You know, ask your mom. Ask your hot single mom. She'll know the answer.
And she'll be like,
hedgehog things are freaking dangerous.
I wish that Snek would call me back. And he's like, haha.
Maybe. Hemlock Sash. I don't think you want to wear that, least of all on your junk. I'm just saying.
Well, you are some kind of like weird monk. I suppose that would be, apropos for being humble. But still, my God, that would itch.
I don't want to lose fire, ice, and lightning resist, so we're just going to sacrifice this. So that would be... Yeah, it's my pants. I'm still bare-chested, but, we're working
I will
on
sacrifice it. The funny thing is that the sprite kind of looked like a really big, like, Hawaiian shorts.
that. Yeah, kind of. I picked up another weapon. Nah. The ability to hit from any range is honestly just, like, too good.
It is. Is that some kind of, like, save?
Yeah, it's a magic staff. It basically just deals astral damage at any range. So we have the Violet Tower and the Brass Temple. Where are we headed? Oh, and the desert again.
Let's go to the Violet Tower.
All right, let's do it.
Let's go to the Violet Tower to be violent.
Okay, I can just put up an infinite number of bodies between me and my enemies. That's a good strategy for someone with a staff that can attack at literally, like, any distance line of sight.
You can call me General Zukov because we're going to start stacking bodies. I mean friends. I mean... No, I said what I meant.
Nah, I meant it already. There's, no ambiguity there, actually. Yay. When I first teleported, I got surrounded by enemies. When I teleported the second time, it just made all my mooks go for them. Yeah, just having a bunch of ice minions to do my bidding is a pretty good way of running life right now. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna keep boosting the strength. I really don't feel like not having more HP is always a good thing, I don't feel like being put into a position where I don't have options. Oh, wretched ice. Yeah, they'd probably be saying that given how many ice minions I'm currently summoning. The Ikuma beats its chest, O stench of fire, O ripple of ice. I think we're using ice to fight ice. The irony is not lost on me.
Ice, baby.
You're about to be under pressure.
Man, that don't even make sense. Hey, Snek, remember the part when the undead zombie, proceeds to get killed just because the French guy was like, okay, I all my friends have been killed by this thing. There's literally no way I could win, and then he just wins. Just because he stabs him in the head.
He stabs him in the head and then, like, with a rapier, knocks down a solid stone wall. And the sunlight comes in. Yes.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I really wanted Polnareff to win that fight too, but he was so heavily out of his depth in that one.
Well, I think the thing that put it in his favor is that Vanilla Ice is blind when he's inside of the mouth of his stand. So, because he can't see what Polnareff is doing, he couldn't have prepared himself for whatever it is that he had up his sleeve.
Yeah, he actually has to. He has to make himself vulnerable in order to see. But yeah.
Apply bleed to all enemies. No, current staff is still better. Sacrifice. Unless you're implying, of course, that I can hold more than one staff at a time. This is... apply freeze? Can I? Oh my gosh.
Are we dual-wielding staves?
We are dual-wielding staves, yes.
Nice.
This is this body armor? Resist fire and lightning. On dealing fire or lightning, apply inflame to yourself. Remove scorch and freeze. Like, okay, that would be good for a fire build. It's actually not all that great for us. Apply poise to yourself. Alright. So, physical damage is slash, blunt, and pierce. Fair enough. And sacrifice. So, technically we are no longer bare-chested, because we are wearing a necklace. That is how clothing works. Alright. Desert Ruin and the Jeweled Crypt. The Jeweled Crypt is where we bit it with our hero Sem. So I kind of feel like I want to go get revenge for him, but should we take the safe path or...
I was about to say, dare we test our luck against...
Let's do it!
Fire imps.
Let's do it. We got this.
Oh.
We do not got this. Yeah, we had to use Divine Intervention on that one. That was,
Oh.
This is... Yeah, no, this was a terrible mistake. I should not have come here. I apologize, Byrog, because you got piloted by someone as dumb as me.
The only thing I can think of is Aqua Teen Hunger Force Carl just being like, it don't matter. None of this matters.
It's all fine. I cannot believe we actually survived that. Alright, let's see what this is. Dealing damage to an ally on self-damage. Yeah, I don't think I want to do that. Sword. Spear. Cobra Staff. Fist. Crystal Plating. Resist Pierce. Resist Ice. Apply Meditate to yourself. Yeah, we're doing this. I don't care that it's going to make me slow as a slug. I'm doing it. Mostly because it looks really funny.
There you go.
Resist Poison. On step, remove Scorch, Corrosion, and Doom for yourself. Yeah. We are going to be unbelievably slow, but we're doing this now. Yeah, we can just start sacrificing stuff.
Oh, no.
We are the slowest. Like, this guy really just should not even be able to move at this point. So this one applies ice, this one does astral. Okay. So... Inflexibility 6. Yeah, I wonder why. Alright, let's do it. Ah, we survived. We made it through the Jeweled Crypt against all odds. I guess it's just kind of a high-risk, high-reward kind of experience.
Oh. Professor.
What's that?
I just saw something. Here, I'm going to send it to you. This is dangerously based. There you go.
I managed to win that fight purely by dumb luck and level generation. I will not sneeze at that. I'm actually going to keep pumping... no, my encumbrance is now so ridiculously high it doesn't matter if I pump things into strength for that purpose. At this point, it's really just about survival. I'm going to put a little of the dexterity for the speed, but I doubt it's going to make any difference at all. The summoning infinite pillars of ice is like the only way I'm surviving right now. Oh no, I don't like when enemies are right on top of me. We're gonna invoke a prayer here and heal up a bit. Yay. Cosmic Trabia. Tachi. Spear. We keep running into that thing. Let's see what this does. Resist psychic and astral damage. Apply repulsion, remove stasis. Okay, that would basically completely lose all the armor I just got. On the other hand, like, being able to remove stasis is handy for the ability to teleport. Nah, I'm gonna go with the biggest, bulkiest, slowest boy right now. And we're gonna make the most of it. This will probably get me killed, but again, if it's funny, it justifies itself. Yeah, we're going to the Brass Temple. Let's do it. We are going to... Strength, mostly for the HP at this point, but we're going to make the most of it. Now they are killing my minions faster than I can generate them. That is not good. Leg plate. Pair of heavy leggings. Yeah, what we need is more heavy stuff, obviously. Plus 60 armor. Deal blunt damage to adjacent units just by walking. That is funny. Yeah, we're doing it. I want to be the slowest creature on Earth. I'm going to be the anti-Flash. Yeah, it's nowhere near as cool as our current helmet. All of the sacrifice. Oh, this is a terrible idea, but we're doing it. Let's check out the mountain. Let's see what the mountain's all about. Just walking around is a hazard to literally anything and everything that happens to come near. I cannot believe this is actually working. I really expected things to go catastrophically wrong immediately, and they didn't. I mean, it's not really going great. Let's not pretend that this is perfect, because it isn't. But it's very amusing. Oh, this is funny. Let's see. Our hit chances is pretty good. Pretty consistent.
Dang.
So, you know what? I'm just gonna keep pumping into strength just to see if I can maybe someday make up for this ridiculous armor I'm wearing. I mean, probably not, to be perfectly honest. I will almost certainly die before that time comes, but at the same time, if I get stuff that can help me with my summoning build, I will gladly use it. I just haven't yet. Pray, power up a bit. What's all this? Got another staff, an earth staff. Deal blunt damage. Which is basically what my main staff... I'm doing physical... Oh, I am swinging it like a freaking club.
You're swinging it like a club.
I am. You know what? This earth staff might be a better investment than this.
I'm just imagining you just be like, just like swinging around the stave as magic just happens.
I mean, that's kind of what I've been doing, interest of fairness. Apply blind.
If what I'm doing is retarded, but it's working, it's not working.
That's true. That's exactly right. Sacrifice. And Robe of Light. On dealing astral damage, apply blind at 2 enemies in a 3-tile range. That's interesting. That actually gives me pause for thought. As funny as it is to do my meme build here, apply meditate is greater damage dealt. So, okay. This gives us a ridiculous defense. And it helps buff our attack. Now, this, we would have much better dodge and be applying blind because our main hand weapon is always astral damage. So which of these, which part of this equation should we compromise?
I feel like we should probably focus on dodge.
That's true.
We're not going to be, we really shouldn't be trying to soak damage anyway as a mage.
That's very true. So instead, we're going to do this. How are we doing PowerPoint-wise? Okay, we have 6 points. We can do something here. Stand still per skill level. Being dealt damage to an enemy, apply poise. Teleport the attacker to a random tile and apply 5 stasis. That is funny.
That sounds like a bad idea. That sounds like a bad idea unless you specifically are speccing for stasis.
That's true. I shouldn't get carried away and have like a very shallow, a broad but shallow pool. Allies become immune to damage dealt by you. Summoned allies. Oh yeah, wow, let's get that. That's actually really good. Attack summon. Oh, that's right. There are summons in each column. I almost forgot. Allies become immune to damage dealt by you. Yeah, it's actually. Wait, no, we're gonna actually run out of slots. We only have so many slots. We shouldn't get too carried away here. I almost forgot. you can't just buy them all. You gotta pace yourself a tiny bit.
Mm-hmm.
Ally attacking an enemy. So we should probably just pick another minion to help us.
Is there an astral minion? I mean, because we seem to be focusing on astral and ice.
That's true. Mirror image. Oops. Oh, I'm in psychic. Duh. On summon, apply meditate. Entrance, learn. Stroll. Unless we already have it. Please familiar. So no, there isn't. We already have the ice one. Now, there's the burning ooze, which is on ally attacking an enemy, you deal damage. On entrance, summon a number of oozes equal to the skill level. There is so much to pick from. I'm genuinely very impressed. A gore cult. Let's save up and get the gore cult. That should be pretty. Oh, we have a prestige class available to us. Let's see what we got here. Ah, we have an ice and astral class change. We have a 25 points in literally anything, and level 20 glory. You may no longer use prayers. Yeah, no. Summons a pearl mirror. Yeah, it's a summoning ability. Let's do this. We're gonna become the Mura. All right. I'm gonna save up for probably the gore cultist. Or let's see, is burning ooze good? Should I just set stuff on fire, or should I just let blood priests take care of all my problems? The amount summoned. Yeah, we get more summons if we do the gore priest. Let's do that. All right, now we are the Mura. Okay, so we have the forest, the red tower, and the pillars assaults. Should we take the tower?
Yeah, let's go tower.
The hungry god lives here. Well, I'll fill his gullet with minions.
You just need the gentleman. Me.
There's so much happening right now. It's kind of hard to keep track of it all. I mean, the upside is the ability to dodge actually is helping a lot here, because we have a blind quality and we have a it's a blind quality and the dodge quality, so those go hand in hand. Wow, we're actually in danger of getting our strength above our encumbrance level now. Actually, we probably should do that. That would actually help with our dodge. Plus, raising strength does passively help with dodge as well. The feast is nigh, says the annoying little goblins. God hungers. Yeah, that's nice. And he can keep doing that on his own time.
Well, you're not gonna be scared of me? I'm scary. I'm scary. I'm scary.
Yeah, you know, you just keep telling yourself that.
I'm scary, you guys. I'm scary.
Wow, okay. With all that chain lightning, I was afraid that was going to be way worse. Ah, good. Now, my encumbrance is actually equal to my strength, and I'm no longer being bogged down by my heavy boots. Dang, the cheat. Those are cool boots. Cute girl and an astronaut gave them to you.
Yeah. Wow, the cheat. That is a good video. Have a trophy. Come on, me.
I didn't think it was that good. I don't think I deserve a trophy. Maybe a pizza. Pizza trophy. If you don't know what we're talking about, look up homestarrunner.com. It's very good. Yeah, self-sustain is crazy good. The ogre raises its blood-drenched club. There is an incredible stench of gore.
In the next 5 years. Oh, no!
Oh, good. We get to listen to this now. I forgot what my second prayer does. Deal astral damage to all enemies in the 4-tile. Yeah, okay.
Meanwhile, Jimmy is once again pondering what, we mean by that.
What does he mean by that? What does he mean? Let's see. We're gonna buff our dexterity a little. Little bit of speed does not hurt.
The real issue is the fact that it's not the fact that the guy, is trying to tell us that, climate change is real. That was the real crime that the Gore family did. It's the fact that Tipper Gore kept trying to prove that, heavy metal music was satanic.
Lightning. That's not going to help us any.
But people forget that.
Yeah, the weirdly censorious 80s and 90s were an interesting time to be alive.
Yeah.
The Faith Shillelagh. Alright, how are we doing point-wise? Okay, now we can get the Blood Cult. Because we need to summon more dudes. We're going to start just focusing on powering up our powers now, going forward, and hopefully getting more dudes. Pass through the Red Tower. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this means this is the furthest we've gotten so far. Pillars of Assault or the Desert Ruin?
Let's go through the Desert Ruin. I don't think we've gone through that one yet.
Oh, that feels good. I immediately step into the room and I have 5 minions doing my bidding already. That feels good, man. That's the stuff. That's what I want to see. I kind of messed around a little bit. I should have been more thoughtful in the points that I was applying, but you know what? Feels good, man. I am going to buff my willpower to get the most out of these guys. Because having just tons and tons and tons of dudes do my bidding for me, as Itaku posited, we will step over bodies if necessary, including ones that are supposed to be our friends.
Honestly, General Zukov had the right of it.
Mask of Acid. I found like 4 of those in this one run alone.
Granted, the issue with that is the fact that they wouldn't have needed to resort to such tactics if the purges in the 1930s hadn't happened.
That's true.
But no one, thinks about that.
Foresight is not the strong suit of politicians.
I think foresight is not the strong suit of megamaniacal, psychopathic dictators.
Or that. But, you basically said the same thing that I did, but...
Yes, but I mean, there's a difference between, Thomas Jefferson and Joseph Stalin.
Oh, no doubt. I'm just saying, most politicians are corrupt. As Douglas Adams posited, any man who wants the reins of power is likely the one least likely to use them well.
Yeah, but I'm sorry, I'm not gonna, I don't know, just... I really, really want to like his stuff. I mean, I've read pretty much all of the books. But, like, I don't know, it just...
I've made a mistake. I ended up teleporting into the enemies, but I was just generating so many ice pillars it just stopped mattering, thankfully. Oh, good. We're just in an open room with nothing to hide behind. Alright, minions. Do your best. I will sit here and be your moral support / commander. I love you, baby.
Oh, good, guys. We got moral support.
That's exactly what we need in order to survive an onslaught of enemies. Wait a minute. Okay. What is this? The necktie. Necktie of poison.
Necktie. Because Byrog needs to go to the office.
This is basically like the death / poison version of what we already have, so I'm just gonna... A bone pop.
Byrog, I need those GPS reports. I hate my wife.
Byrog is a boomer. Okay. That's okay.
Father, I cannot click on computer. I cannot click on book.
I can't click on computer.
Oh.
You are really bad at this, son.
I cannot click on computer. Ditaku 2024.
Alright, we have the mountain. The Lapis Gate. Let's check out the Lapis Gate. That sounds cool. Probably gonna get me killed, but...
Oh yeah, I want to go to heaven.
Lapis Gate, not the Pearly Gate. I understand your confusion, given the genre that we're currently playing in.
Yes, that's true. And I mean, considering the fact that this is heavily based off of Sumerian myth, and the funny thing about heaven in Mesopotamia was the fact that it was like a place that you would go when you died. It was a place where the gods lived, and basically they were like, yeah, this is like our gated community. You're not allowed here.
You know what, I'm gonna go into Vigor just so I can heal up. Holy moly, I was taking a lot of damage there.
What?
Agni Skirt. Deal fire damage. Why are you guys trying to get me to blow myself up? I don't want to do that. We have a good thing going with this Ice Astral thing right now.
Come on, guys. Don't you want to blow yourself up?
No! Stop! Oh, that was a one... Oh. Do we dare brave another jeweled crypt? Do you think we can do it?
You know what? Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. All right.
We are nothing if not bold.
Oh, good. My minions literally are just body blocking the enemies away from me, which is precisely what I need them to do, to be honest. No, this is actually going extremely well.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
We just won. That was it. Oh. Let's grab all this stuff. Did I just see an Ardra Spear? Because I think I just saw an Ardra Spear.
You might have.
Oh, bueno. Now, currently, my Star Staff is honestly just so ridiculously good that obviously all I can do is, Oh, wait. Oh, this is interesting. I have powered up the ever-loving snot out of the Star Staff, so it's actually really, really good. So now, I need to decide if it's worth it to swap to our Ice Spear. Both of those are really good. I wish I could actually take both, but I can't, because the Ardra Spear is a two-handed weapon. But, if I do take the Ardra Spear, I can literally sacrifice, like, 3 weapons to it immediately.
Well, the question is, what does the Ardra Spear go off of, will or strength?
I think all weapons go off strength. As far as I can tell, none of them calculate off any other stat.
Well, then, yeah, just go off the spear then, because, I mean, it deals ice damage.
Wait, can I put... Hang on. Oh. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, we're doing this now. We are truly the Astral Ice build now. That is beautiful. I think I'm going to shed a single tear in the beauty of this situation.
A single tear, and then it, you know, turns to ice.
Turns to ice and astral damage, yes. Repulsion. Nah, it's not very good. Bone skirt. Dealing blood damage.
Why do they keep making me want to wear cargo shorts?
We want you to look like a dad on vacation at Disney World. Jade Bracers. Summon a Jade Soldier.
Ooh.
Hang on, I have to look at this now. Armor-wise, we take a small hit, but on attack, apply freeze to adjacent enemy and summon a living ice. Living ice or conscious spires of ice that freeze enemies. But on game turn, if enemies are alive, for each separate effect on self. Well, that's not very good, actually. That's not going to help us much. If we were doing a self-sacrifice route, that would be actually really, really good. But for now, not so much. The Agni helm.
Right.
I think a lot of stuff named after Agni. But
yes, the.
I don't feel like setting myself on fire today. So.
Oh, come on, man.
Thanks, but thank you, but no thank you.
Oh, come on, man.
Alright, so, yeah, let's just cut to the desert ruin and head for the tower. We might actually complete a cycle. Let's, Oh, yeah, this feels good. I'm seeing ice and astral damage out the wazoo now. That's a lot of fire. I don't want it to be anywhere near that. We're gonna buff our willpower to make our minions stronger. Feels good, man. There's just so many! I just have so much happening right now. Oh, it's sniff. Beautiful. I have so many dudes. Oh, it's a thing of beauty. Yeah, willpower. I'm really going to dedicate myself to making my minions the best minions they can be. Getting a lot of poison.
And then I'm going to post minion memes on Instabook.
Oh, yes. Because I've embraced my inner boomer good and proper.
Living ice doesn't get vaccines.
Oh, Lordy. Master Freeze. We'll power up our ice familiar. This little guy needs a new friend. He's all alone in the world.
Living ice doesn't complain when they have to pay Social Security.
The gaze upon the obelisk, you see a mass grave of headless pilgrims dressed in yellow robes. You see trails of quivering fungus. You hear giant footsteps in the dull ringing of metal. There are lustrous banners bearing a golden sigil. A crowd of purple-robed cultists stands transfixed. Oh, flower, oh, unmoving face beyond the dark.
What type of crazy place are we walking into?
I don't know, but it sounds like it's going to be a party. This party's getting crazy. Let's rock.
That is the understatement of at least this week.
So we're going to see which cultists are better, the red ones or the purple ones. So far, the red team is definitely winning. Come on, step it up.
Which side is our side of?
We're red team.
Oh.
We're red team, they're purple team. And our encumbrance is getting a little high again, so let's power up our strength and get a little extra HP for our trouble. Use Just basic prayer to heal up a bit. You're doing great, minions. I have faith in you.
Oh, apparently Bamco has officially decided to call the Mon just straight Digimon.
It's called what?
The Appmon. Straight Digimon.
Well, that's what they always were. Like, it was just Digimon with a worse power scaling system. Man, I wanted to like Appmon, I'll be honest. I tried. I tried to like it, guys. I tried. It's not good. Little pilgrim, prepare thy gaze. I have a better idea. My minions. That's my idea. Oh, jeweled visage rises. Oh, wretched sight. Well, you see, I find that interesting. Is the jeweled visage ready for me to throw 1,000,000 guys at him? I'm not sure he is. Also, I can do this, and also this. And
you know, this just reminds me of that I don't... there's the old Newgrounds joke about, you know, you open the door, the jeweled visage looks at you, Grub just opens his mouth and just endless wave of minions.
That is correct, as a matter of fact. Yeah, let's just heal up. We're basically in a boss fight that's going to make or break whether we complete the first cycle or not. Oh, we completed the first cycle. Woo! I wasn't scared at all. Snek said, you know, a quiver. Dealing death damage? No, it's not very good, actually. Toshi. By sickness. Oh, there's a lizard visage. We now know what that looks like. That's dumb. Weapons are just here to power up my spear. How are we doing stat points? Astral element, allies come immune, first skill. Yeah, let's do that. Making our minions stronger is a necessity if we are to succeed. The obelisk. You gaze upon the constellation of green stars. Okay, we have blue stars and green stars right now. Well, your favorite color is green. Let's go there.
Indeed it is. We shouldn't go here. This is a very annoying place.
There's Pugums afoot.
They steal exactly the third object in your inventory.
But only, you know, the third, and not even all of them. They take some annoying percentage of it.
69%. Nice.
Did you have 10 potions? Well, now you have 3. That is how the Pugum do.
No. You would have...
Unless you're arguing that Pugums truncate their math.
It was 3.1. You'd have 3.1 potions left.
Oh, that's even more annoying. Oh, man. Let's see. I'm gonna
and the game doesn't recognize how to use a percentage of a potion.
So you're just stuck with a dummy item. Better and better. Oh, no, even better. Instead of leaving you with a percentage of an item, if there was ever an uneven number, the Pugum just puts, like, rocks in your inventory to split the difference.
Here you go. What?
I got a rock. That would be the most annoying mechanic that I can think of.
Unless there's a thing whereby you can throw items at people.
Or that. You can do a factory and just throw items at things. Hey,
fast!
Hey, boss, eat this poisoned mushroom. Oh, don't mind if I do. I actually did that in Rune Factory 4 to the boss fight at Leon Karnak. And it literally just cuts 80% of their HP away. I'm just like, man, that's funny.
I will tell you something funny, actually.
What's that?
I told Baby Pookum about that, because I got her Rune Factory 4 when she was very little.
Right.
Because she was a huge fan of Harvest Moon, and I'm like, you know, you like Harvest Moon? Here, why don't you try, or not Harvest Moon, Goofy Nintendo Harvest Moon. I forget.
Oh, Animal Crossing?
Yes, she liked Animal Crossing, and I'm like, here, why don't you play Rune Factory? And so she fell in love with it, and so she started doing that. And I mentioned to her that you know, if you had disastrous dishes, you could use them not as items for yourself, but you could use them as weapons and throw them at enemies. And she thought that was so funny. She actually went out of her way to specifically mass-produce disastrous dishes. And she's like, so she is, I mean, very clearly my little sister. She has the tism too. So she was farming bosses in order to get particular drops. And so what she would do is she would just run up to them, throw a disastrous dish at them in order to, like, drop them to 1 HP, just hit them once, and then just walk out, then come back in, and just do it all. It's like, God, baby.
That is...
This is way more autistic than even I would be. Holy cow.
Which says something. Have you seen the Tomodachi Bros?
I mean, I'm one of those weirdos that, you know, the very first boss, you can actually tame them.
Yeah.
You have the right items.
Yep. It's a bit more specific than normal monsters, but you definitely can.
Yeah, there's you can pretty much tame all the bosses I've learned, but it's just a matter of getting the items to do it. Just the first and I want to say the third bosses are actually pretty easy to do because they're not that difficult of items to get.
I don't even know where the enemies are at this point. My minions are just sweeping the level, and I'm just like, yeah, okay. Like, Byrog is trying to line himself up to attack, but it's kind of actually consistently difficult because my minions are just sweeping them for me. We can safely say Byrog has been a big success. Astral Ice is not a bad combination of factors, honestly. It's required quite a bit of prayer to keep my HP up, but honestly, it's all coming together decently well. In fact, I need to do exactly that right now. Thankfully, willpower actually improves healing, so the prayer that raises just 200 HP is healing a whole lot more than that now. Summons a Psychomorph. Psychomorphs are fragile projections of your weapon. They inherit hit and accuracy from your main hand. I don't know if I want to give up my meditation staff. I've pumped so much into it that it feels like that would be wasteful. Okay, let's upgrade my cultists. Honestly, having blood cultists is just really, really funny to me at this point. Okay, so we have the Blood Void and Green Stars. Where are we going?
Green Stars.
Alright. It is a very pretty place. Oh, I don't know why I leveled up. I literally just got into the stage, but I'm gonna sit and roll with it. It's fine. There is just so much happening right now, and I'm a part of so little of it. I love this game. I literally just started today, and I can see so many hours of my life going to this. You see, this is a lesson that I think AAA gaming in particular needs to take to heart. A game with very simple graphics and a very interesting set of mechanics will always trump a game with good graphics and boring gameplay.
also, having a story which is, literally like, hey guys, did you know about, the fact that, literally the bad guy is literally supposed to be the bad guys that, badmouth me on Twitter?
Yeah, so say generally that doesn't win you any friends, as it turns out. I'm gonna pump one into strength with extra HP.
As opposed to, hey guys, here have a 16 by 16 pixel art autism simulator.
This game is a perfect representation of what your life would be like if you were able to read the stats of every decision that you'll make in your life. Also, every decision you make in your life is actively trying to kill you. Especially if you worship a Snek. What did I just pick up? Resist ice.
Meanwhile, Apophis is like, buy into the meme coin, Byrog. Buy into the meme coin. No, Apophis, no.
No, I don't want to do that. Not too bad, bro. Gaze upon the astrolith. You hear voices calling strange thoughts. A golden path seems to form between stars, sharp pale green shards floating in glittering paths. You hear a chorus of guttural howling. A lone figure stands atop the astrolith. Okay, that's a little imposing.
A lone figure. He's about 3 feet tall, wearing a bowler hat.
What's up?
Moo.
Didako is not a cow. 1 star.
Moo. I'm a boss now. Moo. Oh no, he's actually kind of threatening.
That was some very interesting something that just happened. I don't... Again, I'm kind of having a hard time keeping track of everything. There's honestly just so much at play right now that things are so wildly out of my control. Like me just losing all of my health very suddenly. I don't know how, but I did. But thankfully Divine Intervention kicked in, so thank God for that.
I'll say this, I find it fascinating that the tracking and AI in this game for minions is way better than even things like for instance, the Dragon's Dogma, where it's literally built around having, AI followers, and yet the entire game, it's basically like, you are the small, dumb child wrangler.
Master, it would be safer to stay on the roads. Bandits lurk these ways. Yes, you told me that the last 30 times I walked through this area. Thanks for that.
We are on the road.
Correct.
Literally the only thing around here, rabbits and goblins, and we are level 30. Bandits haunt these I wonder if we can go on that tower. Yes. You want to know how we know this? Because we were literally there.
We were there 5 minutes ago.
You were there with me.
In the event you forgot that, you were there, climbing it with me. 5 minutes ago. Welcome to the Dragon's Dogma experience.
I can't hate the game, though.
No, it's a good game. It's just, the mod that lets you turn your pawn's voices off is not a bad investment.
No. But I mean, how else are you to know that wolves hunt packs?
And that there could be bandits on this road. They really, really liked telling me that bandits could be on this road. In case I wasn't aware of that. The thing that really surprises me more than anything is there's a shocking amount of depth in the game's mechanics, despite the fact that for the most part I just press tab and read the map.
I was like, wait a second, are we talking about Dragon's Dogma or this game?
We're still on the path here. It's like there is a lot happening, so I'm constantly just being like, oh, what should my next move be? My level ups feel like they matter because every little change is, shifting the odds ever so slightly in the dice roll's favor or against, or laterally, depending on what the situation is. Holy crap, there's a lot of turns being taken right now. Oh, good. That was basically the best spot on the map I could have teleported to. That was literally just dumb luck, but you know what? I'll take it.
Did you teleport?
Yeah, my first prayer causes me to teleport after I heal, so it's one of those things where it can be a little bit of a double-edged sword depending on luck. But honestly, my willpower is so high that I heal, like, a lot. Like, I'm gonna do it right now. Yeah, that was about 650 HP, I think it is. So, yeah, I heal basically 25% of my health by tapping one button. That's only because I've gone so heavy into willpower. Our boy, Sam, could not do this. Yeah, let's keep... We need to get our dodge up, because I am getting hit way more frequently than I used to, so... The King of Many Colors appears. Oh, disciples. Oh, so we're in an Andrew Lloyd Webber musical. You know, a Ranger has thoughts on those, but... I think a Ranger has thoughts on all musicals.
I mean, yeah, and honestly, I kind of disagree with him. But then again, I'm kind of with them on the entire, like, the fact that Lin-Manuel Miranda is kind of overrated.
Extremely overrated.
Kind of, yeah, it's like, kind of overrated, more like, yeah.
Very, very, very overrated.
And I hate to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, but, Hamilton is not... That's not something spent.
It's not good. It's quite bad, actually. They turned Alexander Hamilton into a sighing, whinging dimwit.
Which, I mean, don't get me wrong, he was not a good person, but...
No, he wasn't, but he wasn't that stupid.
No,
Holy moly,
I mean,
that was most of me.
There's a reason why, basically he and Jefferson basically fought each other for, like, the entirety of Hamilton's life. I mean, because, one of them died of old age, the other one died of, let's just say FAFO.
That... We actually killed the Guardian, but because he stacked so much poison into us, we died alongside him. There's kind of a beauty in that. How could you do this? You die. Yeah, no, I can tell you how. I had 15 stacks of poison. What do you want from me? O struggler of rising hue, seeker of the frozen way, thy death passes to legend on the glimmering path. Yeah, I should say so. Look at everything that we killed along the way. Byrog, the Kamar Apostle Mura of Hashem, killed by a mistake. Or status ailment. It was day 20 in the first cycle of humility. Now, humility is a good term for what that was. Honestly, if I had done my familiar build a little bit more strategically, I probably could have gotten further than that. I could have done probably consistently better than we did. And, holy crap, this game is amazing. I am blown away. Let's see what we unlocked from that. Stats: performed 536 attacks, stood still, never, because why? Prayed 62 times, received 3 divine interventions. Highest damage was 4,200 astral. Took 30,000 damage. Highest applied effect was blind, because like almost all my endgame abilities were blinding abilities. Killed 615 enemies, summoned 800 allies. 290 enemies were killed. Killed 23 allies. Because early in the game I was accidentally hurting them, but, well, life goes on. Or in this case, it kind of doesn't. Morlock unlocked. Mysterious creature of the deep tunnels, offers sacred skin for divine favor. Priest unlocked. A magic aspirant of the temple lands blessed with a ritual of amplification. The ascetic unlocked. Spiritual purist gains power through stillness. Takal unlocked. God of plagues, whose visage is a jeweled altar of dark stone hidden in the eastern desert. Known as a shadow that follows the wind, Takal is the eternal enemy of Tengri and is said to grant a wretched vitality. Dumuzi unlocked. God of the Golden Tomb, the slain consort of Eris, rewards the preservation of a sacred entourage and the accumulation of armor. Bagatar unlocked. A hero of the Eastern Desert blessed with slashing prayer wind. Templar unlocked. Exultant swordsman of the Temple Lands, revels in killing and religious devotion. Summoners unlocked. Conjurer from the desert of the gods, channels willpower into powerful allies. Sorry.
Probably would have been better for your last build.
Survivor of the clan of poison-spitting reptilians, ruled the Dawn Marshes in an ancient era before the rise of the Serpent Kings, dwells beneath the earth. That unlocked so much stuff, but that was the best run thus far. We're going to call the video here for today, now that we are 2 hours into this endeavor. This is incredible. If you guys enjoyed the way that these abilities string into each other, I think you'll enjoy it. This is a $10 indie game. Like, this is just absolutely crazy good.
And for those of you who are kind of on the fence still, the demo that's on Steam is basically a full version of the game. It's just it's not a current build.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And the dev has confirmed that whatever you unlock in the demo will pass over to the full game if you decide to pull the trigger.
Nice. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
I like that. This is incredible. If you guys want to see us do more of this game, leave a comment down below. Just so many things. So like, and the more you play, the more stuff you get to play with, and the more you get to customize. So like, man, this is so good.
As an enjoyer of Mesopotamian mythology, I for one am like actually not only thrilled by the crazy like Conan swords and sandals fantasy of this, but also the fact that I'm like, hey, I know exactly what that deity or what that monster is supposed to be. This is really cool.
It is. So we'll leave a link in the description down below to the Steam page, and you guys can try it out for yourselves. This has been the Hipster Snek and Ditaku, and we will see you guys next time.
Blood and steel this day.